Welcome everybody, or welcome back. My name is Jill Lancet, and I'm here for your Sunday night free card making video. Incidentally, here in Australia it is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day, and I hope that you had a lovely day. I want to show you some things first. First of all, this joining fee. My name is Jill Lancet. Did I say that already? Probably. This is my online store. You can view the catalogue there. You can join. You can purchase. You can see the online exclusive products, which are not in any catalogues, all there. Now, you have any questions, you can email me if you want a personal answer. I'd love it if you liked, subscribed and shared this video, because I'm trying to build my channel and I want to continue bringing you these free card making tutorials. So yeah, you know, YouTube needs numbers. This is my host code for May. It ends on the 31st, and that is for any orders that are under $250. If you pop that host code in, that would be wonderful. Now, the current joining fee for the month of May is quite amazing. Okay, I'm going to give you the rundown. I'm going to give you the skinny right now. You go to my email, you go to my online store to join. Joining for the, I don't know how long it's been $169. It seems like forever. I think that's how much it was when I joined. So you have this joining fee of $169, but unlike other places that only gets you in the door, with Stampin' Up, that $169 gets you up to $235 worth of products. At the moment, we've got this amazing starter kit special. There are 4 lots of goods. It's 70 items altogether. You've got 5 full-size ink pads. You get 20 sheets, 4 of each of the 5 ink colours. These are ink colours. This is a designer series paper pack with 40 sheets in it. That is the ink colours. And you get all 5 of the Stampin' Right markers, again, in the ink colours. Now, that is fantastic. That will get you started. You've got ink, you've got markers, you've got cardstock, and you've got designer series paper. Add in some really nice stamp sets or bundles that are stamps and dies, and you're in business. Now, that is valued at $144 Australian. So you add that to your $235 worth of items, and that totals $379. So for $169, you get up to $379 worth of products, 235 of which you choose. You also get free shipping on your first starter kit, free shipping, which is a really good deal. And you will also get a business pack, which includes catalogues for you to share amongst family and friends. Look, if you want to know any more about that, it's all on my online store, or please email me if you want to know any more. Okay, now, I started a series of card sketches, and quick quiz, what page is that on again? Yeah, 22, page 22. So last week, Sunday, I started with sketch 1. On Thursday, I did a sketch 2. Today, I'm doing card sketch 3. Now, I don't make these card sketches. I show you what I have done. I tell you what I have used. Okay, so I have it all here. And it will also be in the description under the main title of this video. So what I've used here is sketch card sketch number 3. Now I tweak them. I tweak them to make them my own. I have used basic white card base. I have used Pretty in Pink in matte size 1. Now, if you do not know what I'm talking about, then you obviously haven't requested my free card making templates. You get both sizes, A4 and US letter size. It helps you when I say mat 1. You can look up metric size mat 1, or you can look up US letter size mat 1. Now, if you're in Australia and you're watching an American demonstrator and they give you these sizes, which are pretty standard sizes, you can check to see what mat 1 is and then adjust it, and vice versa. So very, very useful. So mat 1 is this pretty in pink. Then I have 3 panels of the new designer series paper. I think it's Unbounded Love. I didn't write that down. I will put that in the notes. And it's got 2 of them, well, 3 actually, of the lovely new in colours. So there's 3 panels there. I've just glued those straight down. I've put this beautiful, look at this beautiful ribbon. It's so translucent you can see through it. It's got silver edging on it. And I just used a 2-inch punch to punch that out. The stamp that I used fits perfectly in there, and I have used some tiny wee little adhesive backed sequins. And then I splattered the whole thing with Wink of Stella. Gosh, I hope you can see that. So very, very simple. Just a card mat, 3 panels, and this circle here. And I've popped that up on this dimensionals, and easy peasy. So that's card sketch 3. Now look, if you've got any questions about that, you can pop that in the comments. You can send me an email. But yeah, it's pretty close to the original sketch, which is this one here. I have just made it longer. These are just guidelines. So yeah, but I think that's a pretty and bright. So happy to celebrate you. Now that could be anything. I haven't put anything in there so that I can use that at a later date for whatever occasion. So that's that. Now, I got in my order this week this beautiful, beautiful set called Frames and Flowers. Now I've dismantled it. So you get 6 sheets in this pack, and you get this one, and that is the reverse, this one, and that is the reverse, and this one, and that is the reverse. Now I have the papers here. I have been playing with them. I'll show you up close just how beautiful they are. Look at that. This reminds me of eucalyptus. And you've got this beautiful pattern, alternate pattern on the back. Then we've got this one here. And this pattern on the back, which is quite generic. And then we have this one here, which is more colourful than the other 2, and the back of that is like a watercolour wash. So they're very lovely papers, and they're the same good quality paper that we always have. So I'll pop those back over there. And then you get these 3 sheets. So you've got 3 sheets of those designer series papers, and then you get these 3 sheets here. Now, they're all laser cut and ready for you to pop out. So they come on that sheet and then you pop them out. Now, I'm sorry, I didn't think you'd be interested in seeing how to pop them out. So I popped them all out, and I have them all here. And I've separated them into a couple of different categories. I have the larger ones here, like the larger wreaths. And these are gorgeous. Look, they're all you do is just, they're perforated. and they're only held in by a couple of little spots, so they're very easy to perforate. So you're going to see a lot of these. I think I've got 3 cards already made today that I'm going to show you today. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They're like wreaths. Then you get these panels that you can use on the front of the card. This one was like 30 centimeters long, and I've cut that down to a more manageable size. Now this one here, this is perforated, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So this is a beautiful frame. So I can just very carefully pop these out, and I am left with the frame. Now, if I wanted to, of course I could pop this down, stamp something on it, stamp the sentiment on it, and then pop this up around it, or scrap it. But that just shows you how easy they are to come out. So there's that frame. This is a whole panel. This is another frame. So it comes out like a diamond. This is another panel, full panel. This is another frame. And then we have this final panel. So yeah, really lovely. And then you've got these little pieces that are almost like, well, the whole thing is almost like an ephemera pack. Yeah, so yeah, very, very interesting. You've got all, I put them in very small pieces and then medium pieces. So you can build your own, design if you wanted to. So you'll see more of this. As I said, you'll see more of this. You can just keep adding and building to this and create your card front, just like the ephemera packs. Now, I am going to use this set in conjunction with the ephemera packs. So that's what we're doing today. So a big day in the card making room today. I can't pack that back up, honestly. So what's in the box? Okay, let's have a look. What's in the box? Just pop that catalogue back so I can get started. Oh, hang on. Right. Now the first card is simply those pop-outs plus a banner that I have made. I stamped it with the Versamark clear ink. I have then put white embossing powder on that and heat embossed it. This is just simply a strip of cardstock, and I have scored it at the end of the sentiment and then scored it 1/4 of an inch again, bannered the ends and just folded those in like concertina. And I've got some dimensionals on the back, and that's going to go across there. So that's what I used, that and this beautiful stamp that says, "I couldn't be happier to have you as my friend." Now, I took this swag, I believe that's what you call it, and what I've done is I've just gently curved that with my fingers. I've put a little kink in it there, and curved this. I've also put a little kink in it there and another kink in it there, because I'll show you what we're going to do. I popped out this beautiful, beautiful wreath. Look how lovely it is. And I have put some dimensionals on the back of this one. Now I've put two, one on top of the other on both sides here, and one just there. Now I'm going to put this together. I'm not going to do the inside because, yeah, I might want to keep that for another day. Now, it's up to you whether you use it as a 10-fold card, which I might today, just for a change. So I have a 13, is it 13 and a half? 13.5 by 13.5 square card base. That is 5, and you might as well say 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 square. So I'm simply going to, I had toyed with the idea of stamping it, but I felt that it was just too busy. But you can decide whether you want to do that or not. Now I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, no, I'm going to do it plain, I think. Oh gosh, decisions. Chips or straws? Look, let's go with the stamped image. Dear, oh dear. And all I did was I stamped that in Pretty Peacock, so it's tone on tone, and the stamp came from a new stamp set to me that I got this week, and I'll show you that stamp set in just a tick. So I'm just gluing that straight down. Okay, we are going to have some height onto that. Now I used this tiny little stameny sort of stamp from the Textured Florals. I just inked it up in Pretty Peacock and just randomly stamped it all over. So you get this tone on tone effect. You can also do that with Versamark, and it will give you a tone on tone effect the same as that. So if you didn't have the same ink color, you could do that. Now I'm simply going to glue this wreath straight onto the card front. So lovely. And as I said, it's very reminiscent of eucalyptus, which is a native of Australia. Native plant, native tree. So I've just glued that straight on there like that. I'm not putting any ribbon on there. I want my my banner to go across like this, and I want my flowers to go, I think I'll put them just straight across the bottom. Let's have it symmetrical, hey? I'm happiest when everything's in order. So I'm just going to peel these off, peel the back of these off. Now I just stuck one on top of the other of the Stampin' Dimensionals, just to create a bit of height. And as I said, I've just curved those. I'm going to put a bit of glue on the tip of this, just a little bit. Oops, yep, just a little bit, and a little bit on this one as well. It's like a famine or a feast with glue, isn't it? Right. Now, I just want to pop that down here, somewhere in the centre. And when I'm happy with that, I'm just eyeballing it. So those dimensionals will keep that. So now we've got this lovely flow of movement. I'll show you from the top. You can see that they go out like wings. They go out like wings. Isn't that lovely? And then I've doubled these because that's 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch deep. I've doubled the dimensionals on the back of this banner. And I'm just going to pop that on here as well. And just again eyeballing that so that that's straight, just a touch above center for my way of thinking. Right, I think that's right. That looks pretty good to me. So just pop those down. Now you can pull those banners out or leave them in. And I thought just to finish that off, I would use some of these beautiful, beautiful, I hope they're still current, pretty sure they are, Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foiled gems. Now they've got a little bit of gold foil in them, so yeah, they look really, really lovely. As you can see, I haven't even used them yet, so I thought we might just pop a few of these around. Maybe put some of the pretty maybe just put a couple of these petal pink ones around. Uh-oh, well, that's the end of that one. So, yep. So probably just 3 somewhere. Oh dear. Dilemma, dilemma, dilemma. Let's pop it. Let's pop it in the middle of this flower. And I thought I might put a couple of these around as well. So we'll pop one up there, one with it, and another big one down here. So what do you think about that? That was quick, very quick. I didn't have to fussy cut anything. So we've got this beautiful dimension happening. I hope you can see the dimension on that. We've got some of these little foil gems, and we've got these beautiful, beautiful pieces. I want to call them ephemera. I'm going to pop that one over there. So you've got 2 cards out of me so far. So let's go and do yet another one. Let's go and do another one, shall we? Okay. So now I have used the paper butterfly accents. Where is he? No, that's for the next card. Sorry. Sorry. It's Sunday night. So I have a basic white cardstock, the regular size cardstock. I have a piece of basic beige, and this is in size matte 1. Yes, matte 1. Let me check. Let me check. Now, I made a visual aid for these. Yep, so that's matte 1. This one is... This one is matte 3. I will put all the details in the description box below. So I have a piece of pumpkin pie. As you can see, it's got a hole in it. I used one of the stylish shapes. Stylish shapes. So I've cut that out first. And then I have run this through one of our basic embossing folders. Now you get 3 in this pack. I do believe they are an online exclusive set. You get the cross hatch pattern. You get the big polka dot pattern. And you get this beautiful, beautiful floral one, almost like poinsettias. So they come in a set. I do believe they're online exclusives, so you can only see them online. Let me just have a look. I have this wonderful, wonderful list that somebody made for us all. Okay, I can't see it on there. But I do believe they are. So, yeah, go and have a look at that. So what I did was I cut the piece out first, the circle. I'm going to be using it on here. I possibly could have embossed that as well, but I don't think we will. So I've got card base, matte 1, basic beige, matte, what did I say, 3. Yeah, matte 3. one of these beautiful wreaths, but you can see the centre is not cut out, so you could well stamp something in there if you wanted to, but I didn't want to do that. I'm using some of the beautiful ephemera words, and so I've tied these colours in using these two messages that I found in the ephemera packs. So yeah, you need to look for those as well. All the details will be down below. So I have that, and I have this. So I'm going to put this together now. I've also got some of the brand new basic beige ribbon, which we're going to use in this card. I think it's lovely. So, and it's really nice and soft. So let's put this together. Again, I haven't put anything in the middle because I don't know what I want to use it for. So the first thing I want to do is to glue this onto here. I'm just going to glue it with liquid glue. So as I said, it's either a famine or a feast with this glue at the moment. Right, now that's going in the centre of this basic beige piece, and you'll notice there's a fair bit of a border because I wanted to sort of highlight the colour from the basic beige. Right, now that's a good thing about using that liquid glue, is that you do have that bit of wiggle time. Right, so that's done. Now I want to pop this in here. Now I think I will pop that up. No, I won't. I'm going to glue that straight on. Oh, you can see why I generally have things already organised. You know, I'm very terrible at making decisions. So I don't think there's a right way or a right or wrong way or an up or a down. So just pop that wherever you'd like to put it. So there we go, that's in place. Now, what I wanted to do was to glue this on here and pop this one up. And then I think we'll pop the whole thing up. So I'll just pop a bit of glue on the back of this. Now, you really only need a little bit. Yep. Here we go. Just a couple of little dots here and there is sufficient. So if I can do that. Sorry, can't talk and do this at the same time either. There we go. Now we're in business. Yeah, you don't have to put it all over the whole piece. You just need to put it through a little bit here and there, and that is sufficient to hold that. So, and that's going in the centre of this circle. Well, not in the centre, but close to the bottom, just like that. And then I want to pop this up. I think I might put that on an angle. I think that looks cute. So I'll just put some mini dimensionals on the back of this. I think that's all we need. Oops. So one there, and one down the end. Luckily they just fit on there. And this is straight from the ephemera pack, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now let's put and look this and see how we want it. Do we want it on an angle? Do we want the For You on an angle? Paper hug for you. Or do we want them both straight? I think I like them both straight. So we'll pop these off, and then I'll line this up, I think. Line it up straight. So we'll have that going across like that. And then I think I will pop this up as well. But I want to put some of this beautiful ribbon across here. And I think we might even put a bow. So we'll just tuck some of this under here like this. Just going to get my stamp and seal and pop a bit behind, just so that it catches the ribbon where I want it to catch it. Just chop some off. There we go, let's have a look. So I think about there. So just catch that into the adhesive on the other side. Make sure it's straight. Now you don't want to pull that too tight because it will actually bow the card out. Now that can go straight onto our card base now. So I always put a little bit on the ribbon itself. And, oops. It's a big blob. Okay, so make sure your card opens the right way, always. Just going to pop this on here. And I'm really liking how the basic beige up against the white, it's like neutral on neutral, but I really like it. I just think it's really nice. So now I'm going to pop this up. So we'll pop a couple of big dimensionals on the back. I think 3 and 1 in the middle should do. And that's going in the center of our card. Just like that. Oops. And then I thought I might put some of these beautiful sequins, but as you can see, I might use the Pretty Peacock, so we'll just put some of those around. Maybe big one there. Put a little one over here. Now, because this is embossed, there's actually some little spots where you can actually you know, it's kind of got flat areas. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought, as usual. I think that'll do. That's 3, and we'll put a bow on it. And I think that's it. So when I make a bow, I do it straight from the roll, the spool, and I do the rabbit ears, and then I can just cut that off, and I haven't wasted too much ribbon in the process of that. It's a bit hard to guess how long you need that piece of ribbon to be, so yeah, it's always a good thought to just do it from the spool. So might make it a little bit smaller, so we'll just make that a bit smaller, and this side a bit smaller, and then we can trim these off. Now I want to pop a glue dot underneath this piece of ribbon just to keep that secure Otherwise, the weight of the bow sometimes, you know, lifts it. So we've got one here. This is how I like to do this. I like to pop the glue dot while it's still on the backing paper into the ribbon, carefully peel that off, and then press it in place. And I'm going to do the same thing with this ribbon, this bow. I'm going to pop a glue dot on that. So there's a glue dot. Oh, that's the prettier side, isn't it? I think, yep. So we'll pop a glue dot on that. And I'll put that roughly where I put the glue dot underneath. So roughly somewhere in the center. And I can just trim these off. Trim these off if I want to. And trim this one off too. And there's card number 2. How easy was that? That looks like somebody spent a lot of time die cutting that or fussy cutting it. So yeah, brilliant. Now, card number 3. Okay, card number 3 now. I've got some blends. I've had a lovely time playing with all this stuff. So here we go. Card number 3. Well, effectively it's card number 4. Okay, so we have our normal card base here. I'll just fold that. So it's whatever half of the piece of cardstock that you have, whatever that size is in your country. And in Australia, it is scored at 10.5. So we have this. I have a piece of Lost Lagoon. It is matte 1. I have cut out another stylish shape. This is the largest circle, I believe. Cut that from the center of that. I have a piece of that beautiful Flowers and Frames, I do believe it's called, pack, where you got all the ephemera in it. And I'm going to pop that on there like that. And then from one of the ephemera packs, I have, it's called Saying Something ephemera pack. Now it's all words. It's all words, whether they be big ones or small ones. They're all in there. They're going to come in so useful. I took them from this one sheet, Hello Friend. Now what I did was I just coloured that with Wink of Stella before I've popped it out. It's a little bit easier to do it like that. So now I'm going to pop them out, and this is from that ephemera pack. And just be very, very careful. These are very, very fragile. So there's Hello, and here is Friend. So as I said, I've just popped some Wink of Stella on that. And I have our beautiful paper butterfly accents. So I've used one of those here. Now, I only want half. So I'm going to snip him right down the middle. I promise you no butterflies were harmed in the making of this card. So straight down the middle. I've now got 2 butterflies side on, so he can go back into the pack for another day, for another card. And I want to pick up the beautiful pretty no, not Pretty Peacock, the beautiful light pumpkin pie. So I've got the light pumpkin pie here. Now I've just got to decide which way I want him, because he's going to go on here. with Hello Friend somewhere along here. So I think I'll have him going this way. So I thought I'd start with the dark pumpkin pie first, in the middle here, in the middle of his wings, just going out like that. And you'll notice I've just got a piece of scrap paper under here. And then with the light pumpkin pie, oops, wrong end, oops, I want the brush end. I'm just going to colour him, blending those two colours together in the middle there as I go out. It's a bit tricky to see from here, but I'll hold it up in a tick. Just bear with me. Right, so it goes darker from the middle and goes a little bit, graduates in colour out to there. Now his body is going to be black. So I've just got an ordinary Sharpie here, ordinary everyday Sharpie. I'm just going to colour his body in black and his antenna. So you will be able to see those a little bit better. There we go. Simple, easy peasy. Now I'm going to colour this in with the Wink of Stella, wherever it is. Hang on, hold your horses, honey. Here it is. I mean, if a butterfly can't be sparkly, then what's the world coming to? So just colouring him in as well. Gorgeous. Right, now I'm going to let him dry for a minute. So we'll pop him over there for a minute and we'll get on with this. So I'm not putting any ribbon on this one because I think there's going to be enough happening, enough sparkly stuff happening. So I'm going to just glue this one straight onto there. So all the way around the edges with the glue on this piece and just around the cutout circle on this piece, and that is enough to secure them together. So this paper's got this beautiful Lost Lagoon. It's got, I think it's garden green, pumpkin pie. I keep wanting to say pretty pumpkin. It's got pretty peacock, petal pink. So there we go. We've got that. That's our card front now. So I'm going to glue that straight onto the card. I hope you're enjoying this series of the card sketches. I'm throwing them in as a bonus. There's 22 of them. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to feature one card sketch per video. Yeah, we're going to get all the way through to card sketch number 22. I promise you that. So now I've got this gorgeous, gorgeous central piece. Now I could have embossed that. In fact, I might emboss that. I might emboss it with the, I call it crosshatch. Just bear with me. I have an electric embossing machine here, so just bear with me while I do that. Just talk amongst yourselves and think about the great joining fee while you're there. 2 seconds, I assure you it'll only take a couple of seconds. And this is what happens when you craft. You know, some days you think you've got it all sorted, and yeah, and then you haven't. So now I want to pop, I think I'll pop this up eventually, but I want to see how I'm going to pop these on here. So I'm going to glue these straight on. Don't they look lovely? Don't they look really lovely? Okay, so I need some glue on the back of this. And again, you don't have to put it on every single spot. If you can get it to come out, there we go. If you can get it to come out, for some reason or other, this is just not really cooperating today. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Right. So there's hello. Let's pop that on somewhere like that. And we'll just pop a block on top of that while I glue friend. We'll just pop a block on there. Now I'll get some glue on the back of friend because it's a little bit bigger. So just trying to avoid areas I don't have to glue. So we'll go there. And there, maybe there, maybe there. Right, let's have a look. Now I just want them to go in the same, you know. That looks okay. We'll just pop that down there like that for a minute. And what we need to do is just to put that up on dimensionals and get our butterfly in place. So I think that'll be right now. So what did I just do with those big ones? Here they are. So one in the middle and then just a few around north, south, east and west. And I could always put a couple of small ones in between. So one there, one there. Oops, one there. Oh, they stick well to your nails. And one there. Okay. Now, let's take those off and pop this on our card front. This is the hardest part. Taking all of these things off, honestly. Right. Now, let's pop that on here. Just like that. Now, it's just a tiny bit above center. That's where I like it to be. And I want those words to be kind of on an angle. Hello, friend. Does that look okay? Or maybe a bit further over this way. There we go. And then we'll pop this little guy up. We'll pop him up. Still a bit wet. Still a bit wet. So we'll just be really careful of him. And pop a bit of glue just across here. So he's not going to be all on there, just like that. Wow, doesn't that look nice? And then I thought I'd get these. That's right, I was going to do it with these. And just to add some interest, I thought I would just colour some of these beautiful sequins with the dark pumpkin pie. So I'm just going to colour, I coloured that one in before. Let's colour a big one. Let's colour two big ones, shall we? 2 big ones. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. And where's take your pick? Take your pick. And I think I'll just pop them randomly around. Pop one here. And, oh, dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Are you watching this? This is like gone crazy. So we'll pop that one there. Where else? Where else? We might pop this one up here. No, pop this one here. Have him popping half under there. We'll put a little one under here too. And then we'll put this last little one up here. And so it just carries on the colour of the pumpkin pie. So I'm going to put them all together now. So you've got 4 cards. 4 cards tonight for the price of 1. Well, not really for the price of 1 because this is a free video. Yay! So we'll just pop this stuff out of the way and I'll lay them all down here. So we have, where is our first card? Where is our first card gone? Gosh. Look, it wouldn't be a Jill Lancet video. Here it is. Stop looking. I mean, and it's vastly different to the 3 that we've made tonight. Let's have a look. So this was card sketch 3. Card sketch 3. The details which will be in the description below. And then we have these 3 cards using the beautiful flowers and frames set. I don't know which one is my favourite. I literally do not know which one is my favourite. Tell me which one is your favourite, okay? We'll put card sketch first. We will put hello friend second. We'll put paper hug third and the wreath fourth. Please let me know which one is your favourite. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Just pop a comment down below and I'll be really grateful if you give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all on Thursday night. So have a great week. I hope your Mother's Day was special, whether you are a mother or you have a mother, whether you decided to celebrate with your friends, whatever you decided to do, I hope it was lovely. And I'll see you guys all on Thursday night. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.